Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about another essential function of Microsoft Excel, which is sorting and filtering. And how does it look like? So let's see. So here we have a table in Excel with some people and their where are they working, departments, etc., etc. But for example, we want to search for some information. So we have one option. So do it manually and look at this mess. Yes, but we can also filter those information. And filtering option is in Data tab in Sort and Filter. Okay, and let's start with filtering. So how does it look like? So when we activate filtering, we'll see those buttons here at the top of our table. And by clicking those buttons, we have options to filter some information. Yes. So for example, let's go with years. So let's set to see only employees that are working 9 and 10 years. So let's deselect all and then select 9 and 10. And because of that, we now only see those employees that work 9 or 10 years within the firm.
Yeah, so it's easy to tell when you're filtering because your rows are now in blue color, not in the default black color, and in the button which you are filtering, there is a filter sign. Yeah, so if you want to clear the filtering, you just click on the clear the filter option, and your data will return to your default view, right? Because when you filter the data, it doesn't erase the data, it just hides them. So you can always bring it back by clearing the filters. Another filtering option is special filtering. We have few options of special filtering. Let's start with the number filters. So if our data are the numbers, we can filter them by the numbers, right? So we have special filtering number filters, and we can choose from a range of options. But let's say we want to filter our data so that we can see only employees that works 9 or more years. Yeah, so we click on filtering options, we choose number filters, and then we must choose greater than or equal to 9. Right, so it will filter our data so that only the employees that work 9 or 10 years will show up in that case, because there is no there are no employees that works more than 10 years. Yeah. Another special filtering option is the date filters. Let's say we want to filter our data so it will show only employees that works from from
So,
after after let's say 2nd of July 200, right? There are no such employees.
yeah, yeah, because
And yeah,
well, there was no Excel then.
yeah. And the last option is the text filters. So let's say we want to find all the employees that name starts with the letter B. Surnames.
Surnames, yes.
Yes, in that case surnames, because the surname is the first one. So let's choose text filters. begins with, and we set our filter to the B letter. So our data is filtered by this our criteria, and we have only the employees that their surnames are starting with the B letter, right?
Right.
So if you paid attention when we chose from the special filters, we had this option of custom autofilters. The custom autofilters will allow us to set more than one criteria to our filtering, but we won't go there yet, because we are gonna go with advanced filtering, because Excel shows us this option. Marcin, would you show us?
Yes, sure. So, let's prepare first. Yeah. So let's create a few rows above our table. Yes, because we will need those. Let's copy our
Headers.
yes, our beginning of the table. Let's paste it here. And for example, I want to filter employees that work in the main building and their years of work in the firm is more than 10 years. Yes. So now when we click advanced filters here, it automatically selects our range. If we are, if our active cell is what that we clicked is in the list, and we need to now select criteria range. Yes, so we just need to select this that we created. And after we click OK, we can see only people that are from main building and have more than 10 years of work. But let's say that we want to see not only those people from the main building that work 10 years, but something more. But another people. So for example, we want
another set of criteria, right?
So for example, we want to look up also people who work in process development and their monthly salary is more than 20,000. Yeah. So now again, we go with advanced filters. We select our criteria again with additional information. Then after we click OK, we will now see more because we not only see the people from the main building, which have more than 10 years of work, but also we have all the people working in process development that have a salary of 20,000 or more. But now,
Well, more than
Kamil, could you tell us
20,000.
how does it work exactly?
Yeah, so we have our set of criteria that we told Excel what we want to see, and between those criteria is
And
yes. So both of the criteria have to be right, and between another set of criteria we have if sign, and we can give another set of criteria. Yeah, so Excel will take the first set of criteria, and both of them have to be right, and we'll include them in our data. And not if,
not
and
if, yes,
and,
or
yes, or yeah, or another set of criteria which two have to be also right. But filtering is only one of the option that Excel give us in manipulating our view of data in Excel. So another one is sort, which also is in data tab and in sort and filter group. We can see two buttons to sort our data from the lowest to the highest and from the highest to the lowest. And if we click our active cell in our data range, we can sort our data from A to B, or from the lowest to the highest, or from Z to A, right, alphabetically, or from the highest number to the lowest number.
Yes, quite right. But we have also an option to do multi-level sorting. How does it work? So as you can see now, we have only sorted it by the building which they are working on, but the rest of the information is still pretty much garbled. Yeah. So we want to sort not only the buildings, but for example, the departments that they are working in. And this we have to do by clicking on the big sort button. And when we click on the big sort button, we have the first sorting option that Kamil activated before, but we want to also add another one. And now, as I said, we want to select the department, and we can also set what order it should be, as Kamil said, A to Z or Z to A. So from the highest to lowest or from the lowest to highest. And as we click OK, we can see now that the main building is sorted, but also the departments where the people are working in are also sorted.
Within the main building, right?
Yes, because after the main building here, we have North building, and again, every department in the North building is also sorted. So first it sorts by the building, and then it sorts by the department. And this is because of these. The first level in this window is the highest priority sorting, and then are the others. So the highest has the highest priority, and it's the first sorted option, and the rest is one after the another. So for example, now let's add another option that will be sorted by salary. Yes, and let's check from the smallest to largest. Okay, so now not only we have the building sorted, then we have the department sorted, but then we have also in the same department we have their salaries sorted. So as you can see here in the manufacturing, here is the lowest.
Actually, it's the cell above.
Yeah, oh yes, here's yes. So this one is the lowest, the person with the lowest salary, and at the end of the manufacturing is the one with the highest one here.
Yeah, so I would say we are pretty sorted with the topic.
Yeah.
So see you next time.
Yeah. See you soon.
Bye.